Hello, let's do Wordle for Tuesday, October 28th. Okay, let's see what tantalizing Tuesday starting word we're getting today. We get druid. Interesting. I feel like I might have had that one before. Druid. Maybe. Okay, druid. 4 individual good letters, but just a repeat on the D. Let's see if it gets us anything. Nothing. Oh, wonderful. The only saving grace is that it's not an ER word. You just go steal. I mean, most of the bots tell you to start with these 5 letters, and those are still available, so we might as well. Okay, just an L. I was about to say, if steal got us nothing, that'd be kind of crazy. Alright, so O is the only vowel left to us. Well, Y too. In fact, we could be an Ollie word. Molly, folly, polly, golly, holly, jolly. I'm sure we've had some of those, but I couldn't tell you which ones. All right, I don't want to just enter a jolly word because we are in hard mode. So I want to see if I can get. So I want to see if I can get a word that has at least a few of those letters in it before I go into the trap. So what are our options? We had Molly, folly, golly, holly, polly. So can we get at least 2 of these letters with a Y or with an L? Because I need to use an L since I'm in hard mode. Hard mode does let you reuse gray letters, so we could still use like a U or an I, EA, one of the other vowels, if we can't think of anything with an O. So maybe something like phlegm? Phlegm gets us Polly, Holly, Molly. Is Molly a word? I know it's a name, but is it a word? So maybe not Molly. But this still might not be a bad guess. In fact, I'm going to try it. Wait up. Am I spelling phlegm incorrectly? How do you spell phlegm? Alright, well, we're not doing that. Is glomp a word? Because this gets us golly. It tests the L in the second spot in case it's not an Ollie word. Test Molly and Polly. Nope, glomp is a word. Okay. What about flomp? No, that's not a word either. I'm really trying to be careful because if we go right into the Ollie trap, I could lose, and I don't want to lose. Zoe stopped by to say hi. Is flump a word? Did I already try flump? Alright, flump is a word, so it's not folly, it's not Molly, it's not Polly. So we still have golly, holly, jolly. So we still have 3. Oh, I'm still not happy about this. We could guess gulch. That'll test golly and holly. And if it's not any of those, I think it's going to be jolly. All right, it's holly. Nice. All right. That was a little stressful. It took a little bit of thinking, a little strategic. You have to use fillers a lot more strategically on hard mode. And again, you can reuse letters on hard mode. You can use reuse gray letters, so you have to remember that. You just can't not use your green or yellow letters if you have them. Or in my case, blue and orange. All right, let's check the bot. 65 skill. It did not like my game at all. I'm surprised by that because I thought I was pretty strategic. I thought I was pretty skillful. All right, very low luck score of, oh man, 4.8 average. We're going to have a lot of losses today, but I was pretty much in line with that. A little above it, but all right. 65 skill, 14 luck on Druid, 832 words left. Place would have had 110 words left. What does place get us? It just gets us the L. It would just have a yellow or blue L. All right. 91 skill for steal. They would have gone slate, which is the exact same letters, just not in the same order. I'm surprised by that the skill level is that different. So 20 words left, or no, 37 words left. Slate would have had 22 words left. And then flump was 70 skill. They would have gone log on. That's an interesting word. Why log on? I'm surprised by that. Log on would have had 8 words left. All right, let's see what the 14 words left. So the 14 words left after the last guess were lobby, lowly, nobly, loony, jowly, woolly, jolly, nylon, lolly. I didn't think of lolly. colon, coily, holly, golly, log on. Okay. I can see why I didn't love my guess. I just assumed we were in the ollie trap, which we were, but there was a lot of words in here that I never even considered. I never considered lobby, lowly, nobly. Yeah, there's a lot of words in here I never even considered. So yeah, I can see why I didn't actually like my game. I thought I was being so smart too. Lowly would have left 3 words left. Mine only left 1, so I was pretty lucky. And then holly, I mean, it was the only word left at that point. All right, the bot also would have gotten in 5 steps. That's pretty rare to see. It would have gone place dills. Interesting. Folly, jolly, holly. I mean, they're just getting right into the trap there. I don't think dills is a good guess, honestly, because then it just forces you into this. You have to guess. What if it was Polly or Molly? Like, I feel like the bot could have lost here. I guess Molly isn't. Is Molly not a potential word? Okay, it doesn't consider Molly a potential word. I guess it's just a name. It also doesn't consider Polly a valid guess. All right, so many people are losing. We're to guess 5, and it's only at 66%. Wow, 15%. This is nasty. All right, it accepts Molly and Polly, but apparently, according to the bot, those weren't valid answers. So it's something to remember that Molly and Polly, I don't think Wally or Rolly were in there either. Yeah. The ollie trap, yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. I thought a lot of people would lose. The ollie trap's kind of bad. It's a bad one. All right, I thought I was super skillful, but it turns out I was just lucky. So, but hey, you know, better to be lucky than good. And if you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like, subscribe, or follow, and let me know how you did today.